There is something truly magical in our daily grind. That steady, consistent effort we constantly pour into our daily life. We rarely see people sharing those late night drafts of a podcast episode, hours at the gym to attain the six-pack, or the dedication to picking up that paintbrush daily to create that beautiful mural. We see the successes, the overnight successes, and the reality is the overnight successes aren't done with years of hard work behind them. And we rarely see that journey being shared. Hey there, besties. Welcome to our cozy corner of the podcasting world. Thank you for pressing play and spending some time with me here on Share a Latte. I'm Sukree, your virtual coffee bestie, podcast orchestrator, master storyteller, and your caffeinated host. Picture us in a cozy cafe with the rich scent of freshly brewed coffee as we embark on a journey filled with inspiration. In each episode, remarkable women share their tales of overcoming life's hurdles, offering a comforting embrace for your spirit. These narratives serve as a reminder that resilience and unwavering determination pave the way to success. Join me each week for conversations that will stir your mind, warm your heart, and you'll unearthly own your own ability to transform challenges into remarkable strengths. The Share a Latte podcast sprinkles hope, courage, and the belief that you can not only handle life, but thrive throughout your day. All right, besties, let's embrace those tales of triumphs and get ready for another episode of Share a Latte. Welcome 2024 to my podcast and latte lovers. Here on Share a Latte, I'm going to be diving into amazing stories of women who've overcome life's challenges. I'm your host, Sukree, and every Thursday I'm pouring up not just coffee, but a generous pour of life's wisdoms. I'll be sharing stories from my personal journey, hoping they resonate with yours. Let's kick things off with our favorite caffeine ritual. I'm still in a very much of a relaxation mode, so today I'm sitting back with a warm cup of hot cider. It's really giving me some serious holiday vibes. If you're back at work, I hope that you're still enjoying a beautiful cup of coffee or that delicious latte. And if you're still on vacation mode, feel free to sit back, relax, and put up your feet to enjoy another episode of Share a Latte. If you rushed into this year with lofty goals and a mentality of a new year, new you, I am so happy for you. I totally understand the urge to dive headfirst into the new year, eager to embark on that journey to becoming the best version of yourself. 2024 is your canvas, and you're ready to paint it with all your achievements, getting that bag, getting that body, and that healthy mind. And you know what? I'm right there with you. As we launch into this new year, let's not rush it though. Instead, let's take a slow sip together, relishing in the warmth and diving into the essence of consistency. It's not about trying to conquer everything in one sweep, but it's about embracing the journey, appreciating the process, and discovering that success is done one cup at a time. There is something truly magical in our daily grind. That steady, consistent effort we constantly pour into our daily life. Rushing it is no longer an option. It demands time, attention, and just the right touch of love. Success, like the rich aroma of a great cup of coffee, emerges with consistency in the small actions that we take. When I started this podcast, I wasn't armed with all the answers. Frankly, I wasn't even sure of the questions to ask. What direction was this podcast going to take? What goals would I be looking at? What aspirations did I want out of this podcast? And truthfully, as a podcast producer who's disclosing this to you guys, it is very shocking, I know, because this is some of the questions that I seriously get my podcasters to sit down and think about and write about before we get into diving into launching their podcast. But for me, it wasn't going to be an instant success. It was about sharing stories of women who've overcome life's challenges and understanding that their lessons can be our answers. Remember, it's not about the grand gestures. It's about the small and daily rituals that accumulate over time. James Clear, the brilliant mind behind Atomic Habits, serves up that powerful punchline in his book. If you get 1% better each day for 1 year, you will end up 37 times better by the time you're done. The true change happens when we're taking small intentional steps in creating a daily habit. The best thing I did for myself in 2023 was to start eating breakfast. I had always been the girly who grabbed her cup of coffee and began her day. Then around noon, I would start to get hungry and eat something. I can't eat in the morning was definitely a part of my vocabulary. Then one day in 2023, I did a grocery store run and I bought Greek yogurt and berries. The next day, I started eating breakfast before my morning coffee. After a little while, I noticed that my sleep was getting better, my workouts were becoming more productive, and my daily 3 p.m. crash became a thing of the past. The small mundane acts are how we create the life we want. We rarely see people sharing those late night drafts of a podcast episode, hours at the gym to attain the six-pack, or the dedication to picking up that paintbrush daily to create that beautiful mural. We see the successes, the overnight successes, and the reality is the overnight successes aren't done with years of hard work behind them, and we rarely see that journey being shared. If you're like me, you constantly hear, you want to be that woman? You need to show up as her every single day to live out your dream life. What does she do? How does she act? And honestly, some of those words for the longest time felt like just that, words to me. Being the woman, though, that you're looking to obtain in 2024 is built in your daily habits and routines. Getting up in the morning, having breakfast before your coffee, journaling those 8 pages to help clear your mind, moving your body for a healthier body. Besties, when you make the bed every morning or take that hot girl walk after lunch, that's the small act to becoming the woman that you want to become. New year, new you. Allow the new you to take form slowly. Small intentional steps. Maybe tomorrow you don't press that snooze button. Maybe you decide to pick up that self-help book that's been gathering dust on your bookshelf. Don't change everything at once. It's about making small changes to make it easier for you. This week, maybe you get up before 9. Next week, maybe you get up before 9 and you eat breakfast. Then you do that for a month and then you add in a new habit. Don't forget, though, along the way to reward yourself. Motivators are so required because why are you going to get up before 9 every day if you don't get something out of it? Reward yourself with every single milestone. If you're getting up before 9 a.m. every day, maybe you buy yourself a new candle at Bath & Body Works. If you do it for 6 months, maybe then you reward yourself with that Apple Watch you've been eyeing. Navigating through these next chapters of this year, savor the journey. Appreciate your daily rituals and trust that, like the perfect cup of coffee, success unfolds sip by sip and step by step. Just like coffee is a various blend, your journey will be uniquely yours. Don't compare your chapter to somebody else's chapter 20. Find your blend, create your own rhythm, and embrace it. Consistency isn't about rigid routines, it's about finding the balance that works for you. Life is a blend of moments, experiences, and challenges. Embrace the journey that's ahead of you. All right, that's all for today, besties. This is a quick and sweet episode. So remember, it's okay if you're not where you want to be yet. You're in the process of becoming that, and besties, that's the beautiful thing. Success is a journey, not a destination. Consistency isn't about doing everything all at once. It's about showing up each and every day and taking one small step at a time. You've got the power to brew your success, one cup at a time. Until next time, keep sipping, keep sharing, and keep striving for your unique blend of greatness. I hope that this episode inspired you and you take bigger steps in creating that beautiful life that you've always wanted. If today's episode warmed your heart, please hit that subscribe button and stay with us for future journeys. If you enjoyed the chat today, your thoughts and feedback mean the world to me, and they'll help others discover the magic of Share Latte. Each story enriches our journey. Remember, you can turn trials into triumphs and scars into stars. Keep believing and keep chasing those beautiful dreams. This is Min taking her last sip from the Share Latte podcast, where life happens and coffee helps.